Hey guys, Chris Wooley here, and I'm one of your instructors at Photoworks this year. And it's gonna be crazy cool. I'm gonna take just a couple of minutes and let you know what we're gonna be doing at Photoworks because, well, it's gonna be so much fun. This program is called Eclectic Creativity. And you might be wondering, how do we come up with the name Eclectic Creativity? Well, basically, we're gonna have a whole bunch of crazy fun and have a huge variety of just things that we're gonna be diving into. So we've got 3 action-packed days, and these are really, really full days where we've got a no-holds-barred look at photography. So on one of the days, we're diving into headshots. Now, headshots are one of the most profitable things that you can do for your business. This is something that every photographer can add to their lineup because no matter what genre of photography you do, you always have people that need a headshot. So it's a great way of reaching new clients, forming new connections, new relationships that can later translate into other genres of photography that you do. But first we have to get down those headshot basics. So we're gonna be looking at interacting with clients, doing the lighting setups, posing, marketing, retouching, pretty much everything that you need to know to add headshots to your lineup, we're covering in this one-day workshop. So it's gonna be pretty action-packed. So we'll start by going over the intention of the headshot. So the secrets to getting those high-impact headshots, things that just make your clients rave and just love you, because your headshots are doing more than just showcasing what they look like. They've got a purpose, they've got intention. This could be the realtor that wants to be open, approachable, friendly, that guide that helps them through stuff. Or maybe it's an actor that needs to get booked in a new project, a new film that's happening. Or maybe we have a traditional consultant that just needs to have something that they can connect with their clients and makes them seem less scary. So whatever the genre is, we're gonna be looking at how to get the right intentions inside that headshot. It's gonna be pretty cool. I'll give you all my tips and tricks on how we actually go about making that happen. We're also going to look at the lighting and the posing and everything that you need to do during the actual headshot session so that comes across successful. I've been doing this a long time and I have kind of developed some secrets, we'll call them that, on how to be really, really successful and efficient in your headshot photography. So I'll guide you through some of the must-have poses that look good on absolutely everybody, how to examine body types and facial structures so that we can use lighting that's gonna be really, really complimentary on them, and just things that you don't think about, but afterwards you're like, oh man, that totally makes sense. So we're gonna be diving into that stuff, as well as the marketing and business things so that we can get clients coming in your door for your headshot business. One of the other days, we're gonna be looking at pinups. So at my retail studio in Spokane, Washington, we do headshots and we also do vintage photography. So that's like the 1920s through the 1960s. That's what we're looking at there, and that is just one of my favorite photography genres, and I am so excited to share that with you. We're gonna be looking at what it takes to add pinup to your product line. So it's the vintage vixens. We're gonna be adding in that pin-up experience. It's boudoir's classy cousin. So we're gonna go over absolutely everything you need to get started with doing pinups. So we start with hair and makeup and how to coordinate with a hair and makeup artist, and just in case you can't do it yourself. I can't, I outsource it. I've got one I partner with. I'll tell you how to do that, how to form that relationship, what you should be expecting to pay them, all that fun stuff we're gonna go over so that we've got styles that book and sell and clients love. We'll be going over clothing and props and all those things that you need to have, and some of them you don't, on doing pinups. A little bit of a trick, how I run my studio, I actually have my clients provide all of the clothing and props that they need. I have some staples in studio, but for the most part, they're bringing in everything, so I don't have to have this huge closet of all these vintage things to add it. And I'll explain to you how that works and why it's so amazing for doing this. We're gonna go over pinup posing and how to work with all sorts of different body types so it's really flattering. I'll show you the poses that sell every time, some that are super fun and creative, and generally how to guide your clients through that. The posing is huge and it applies to so many other genres of photography as well. Once we start dissecting how the body works and how we can get those feminine shapes and how we can tell a story with just posing and flatter our clients like crazy, you'll walk away going, whoa, this is cool, and you'll be using it in just about everything. I promise you that one. We're also gonna go into the pinup retouching. So how do you do the Photoshop work to actually make it look like a classic pinup and not just a contemporary photograph? We're gonna go over the marketing, the sales, and how you can really customize this experience for your clients. It's everything that you need to know about pinups we're happening in this class. And we're gonna be doing a live pinup shoot too, so you can walk away with portfolio images so you can immediately start marketing and adding this into your lineup. It's gonna be fun. The final day, we are looking at doing Photoshop work, specifically composites. I'm a huge Photoshop geek. I love all the tips, tricks, and tools that we can do in there. It's such a powerful program, and there's so many little hidden features to it. So we're gonna be looking at how to add in these composites into your Photoshop workflow. And the goal is not just to take one element and add it into another element, but instead we want to figure out how we're going to combine all these different things into our composites so they look realistic. It doesn't look like a simple cutout, but instead it looks very authentic and natural. The colors harmonize, the tones harmonize, the direction of light's going the right way. We're gonna figure out how to add in depth and finishing touches so that your composites look competition worthy, so they look real, they look very realistic. And there's something that your clients are just gonna go, wow, when they check out your work on there. So I'll guide you through everything that you need to know in Photoshop so that we can walk away with really, really high impact composites, and you're gonna up your Photoshop game. It's gonna be a lot of fun, guys. But join me at Georgia Photoworks. It's gonna be late this summer, early fall, and we are gonna have a blast doing it. Sign up, let's make this happen, and let's get working on your eclectic creativity. Thanks, guys.